I mean, yeah, okay. We'll just draw the win. That's fine. That was a stupid game. The deck works. What can I say? Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. I'm Supreme Verdicts, a practicing attorney by day and a magic strategist by night. After a long day of working on the rule of law, I come home to master the laws of magic. Today, we are going to be jumping in and doing a pick 2 through the Omenpaths, Spider-Man, whatever, whatchamacallit draft. We're going to jump right in, and we see an imposter syndrome here. Whenever a non-token creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create a token copy of it. Except it isn't legendary. This is a pretty good one. We have a couple good ones too. We also have this Selesnya, whenever you cast a creature spell, make a 1/1. That can also pump all of our creatures. Also well known in this set. I think these are two kind of just bomby cards. There's some other decent ones here as well. I do like the 5 mana 4/3. That puts 1/1 counters onto everything. There is also Deathflame Burst, which is fine. Perilous Lunge is okay. Out the City, I don't mind. Robotics Mastery, I personally like. Especially at these low levels. I think it still plays well. It's a little harder at higher levels to just use effectively. We have a Remorseless Coup, which is a decent removal spell. Lurking Lizards, a Zan Tunnel Web Explorer. I think I like these two the best at the moment. Wonder who we've Aerialist is okay. As is the Gallant Citizen. Is there any consideration to Savage Mansion this early on? We're battling 2 Deathflame Bursts. Hopefully someone else picks up on the red. Maybe we're just giving away good cards. I think this is okay for now. Sarn of the Silken Throne is not bad. Aggressive Symbiosis, I don't mind, but I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like Darvel, whose web protects, but I probably am just a little too low on it. Versus like the Mob Lookout or the University Campus. Let's grab Mob Lookout. No, let's do University Campus. We're still figuring out what colors we are here. Scorpion Sting. Yeah, we've not gotten good removal in other colors just yet. Let's take these two. It looks as though... Alright, let's pick out what we want first. We get back just kind of the middling cards, which is understandable. Scout the City's not bad. Shoot. Whatever. I hate that. Wonder Weave Aerialist, Phantasmal Vision. Okay. The cards that we would actually want. These, this, the coup, and the... We're not really in a color quite yet. Let's kind of hope that we can get there with this next pack. Nice. Ademi of the Silk Shoots is pretty nice. I like that card a lot. As do I like Zora Spider Financier. It looks as if we're headed into this kind of blue-white direction. Unstable Experiment, I'm also a big fan of. Blue-white, can we splash the black for the removal spells? Just because we have not picked up on much of anything else in this area. I guess we can try to splash green. Alright, let's go for another blue-white deck. I think that's fine here. There we go, Mothwing Shroud. Suburban Sanctuary is not bad. Not bad at all. If we want to have this kind of green splash for a Bant direction. I also like Unstable Experiment. I'm hoping that wheels, although I doubt it. Move away the Remorseless Coup and start getting rid of some of the cards I don't think we're going to play. I doubt we'll get to a double blue card. Imposter Syndrome. A double blue card on turn 3, I should specify. Excuse me. Nice. Lessos and Brass, which makes me think that the green-white deck is more open. For that reason, I almost want to just go with middling white card instead of the Snatchback, which is really good here. Maybe we are just splashing the blue and we're green-white. I don't think we would splash blue in that case. In fact, I don't know how much blue we might even play to begin with. Those are both pretty good as well. For example, we cut the Phantasmal. Cut... what, Margot? Yeah, we don't really need Margot. We have a decent green-white deck going here. We'll take that. Is Gororel any good? I actually don't know how I feel about it. I think I don't want it though. Doesn't play particularly well. Oh, we do have a Darvel already. Maybe I should have taken it over the second Darvel. Just, we're gonna pick up another couple of these easily. It's just so, it's fine. I'm not a big fan. I'd love a couple more Wonderweave Aerialists, to be completely honest. I regret not getting one earlier. You know what, we'll take a Robotics Mastery at this point. Treat Charlie, Treat Charlie. If we're going for this splash. Like, legitimately. I don't know why that's not. Oh, because, there we go. There we go. Alright. We are solidly in blue, white, or green. We're white splashing. We are white splashing whatever. Well, that works. We are Bant. We are straight up Bant. I don't think the Vibrant Cityscape will wheel, but I also don't know if the Sunstrike would wheel. So I think we're just gonna go for the two cards that we want best. Ooh. Ooh, that's a cool card. A really cool card. I like it. I like it a lot. Don't know if we can afford it at the moment. So don't know if we can, like, I should just be picking up Unstable Experiments here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I guess not. I guess we prefer the Grow Extra Arms because we are so much more so like on the greens. Like our green cards are much more powerful than our blue cards at the moment. Green cards are more powerful than our blue cards. I like the cool Caracals actually. In this deck, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But Gallant Citizen is more value, and I feel like the value pick needs to be made. This one's an interesting one. How busted is Imposter Syndrome? I mean, it's busted for sure. I just don't know if it's more busted than some of these other ones. Do we have an equipment or aura for this card? I don't know if we do. The target creature gains flying until end of turn. Okay, let's see if we can pick up an aura. There's one. And there's another freaking Darvel. Let's grab a Duskmourn's Claim. Oh, this is the Parker Luck card. I really like this card in like Commander. Big fan of it. I guess. How many creatures do we have? 14 creatures right now? Yeah. The Unstable Experiment's just better in this particular situation, I think. Okay. We got the deck. We have a Lessos and Brass, we have a Lenny Brood Recruiter. These are both very powerful cards that I think will kind of need to make the deck. Let's move our blue cards to the side for a minute. That's just also only good in our blue deck. That's not it. We can get the, so if we were to cut just all the blue, we have a 20 card deck that is fine, if unexciting. Fine if unexciting. Cool. If we add in some of our more powerful blue cards, honestly, just the unstable and what, imposter syndrome? Is that crazy? Is that a crazy deck to throw in? Right? We don't have an aura. It's a shame that Mothwing Shroud is not an aura. But that's also just kind of how it goes. Is Margot any good in here? Grow extra arms. We have a couple ways to put counters. Let's cut Darvel. That's just not particularly good. Sarn really wants us to be web slinging. We don't have a ton of great ways for web slinging, but it's a powerful card. It's a 4-mana 3/4 base. But I don't want to get rid of the cards that are going to have tokens on them or counters on them. I think we cut Sarn. I think we bring in the Tree Trolley, we bring in Margot, and we bring in our kind of over-the-top imposter syndrome. Is this gonna work? It's a little sketchy as a deck. We're low on removal. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We have the 2 Sudden Strikes, 2 Mothwing Shrouds, 2 Spectacular Tactics. Right, this is 23. This isn't the end of the world. Lively Leap, grow extra arms, we win out with combat damage. We kind of try to cheese our opponents a bit. We can throw it. We got the Suburban Sanctuary, we got University Campus, we got Urban Retreat. Let's have it suggest lands for us. Yeah, 4 and 4 is a little sketchy, but we have Zan. Although we need green before Zan works. Alright, our base color is plains. It's white. 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources. For our secondary color of... Actually, we're tied for green and blue. So 4, 5, 6 blue, 4, 5, 6 green. We don't actually need them until turn 3 for blue and turn 3 for green, which is rough. But then later on, it's less so. I say we go for it. You gotta get a little lucky with these things. The pick 2 drafts, there's just so few games that we actually get to play. Our goal is to leverage our base white cards that just has a decent package of good undercosted creatures for what they are, along with a few combat tricks here and there, splashing blue for some of the counter synergies that it brings, into some of the more powerful green bombs that we have, along with a blue bomb that we have. Margot, on the case, if I'm being completely honest, is a little bit more just to get the opponents scared. I don't think that she's going to be particularly helpful to actually close out a game. We might cheese one out, but I just feel like opponents see this and remove it on sight. And so that's our goal. Especially the double striker. It can be a blocker if we need to. What does Urban Retreat actually do otherwise? Return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. Put this card... Oh, it has web slinging for the land. That's really cute. I like that a lot, actually. That's funny. I didn't realize that. But yeah, this is our deck. Tight, aggro curve, well-costed creatures, a few combat tricks. We're going to get in with a little bit of Bant nonsense, a little bit of Bant spider action. Let's dive into the queue. Go ahead and comment a spider. Put a spider in the comments down below if you think that this deck, look at that, perfect lands, is an interesting one. Support the channel, you know, all that jazz. We're going to go ahead and keep. We'll be playing out probably Crime Scene Instructor into Margot into Wonderweave. And we'll start with our Bant fixing. I guess we'll double white first. And then we'll go for getting our double blue online. Nice. Opponent is also a tap land gamer. I've not actually been paying attention to this metagame. I'm not sure if Limited has been getting slower or faster. But, you know, is what it is. Oh. Opponent has something for 1 white or 1 blue. Lively Leap? We'll have to keep an eye out for that. There is also the hexproof, but I think that's only you control. In fact, I know that's only you control. So it could very well be Lively Leap. Would you like to trade? It's a secret, I wouldn't trade. We have a combat trick. I see opponent is a good gamer. They have the Lively Leap, that's representing 6 damage already. So we are looking for removal and flooding out a little bit. Although we don't really have an option beyond racing. Thankfully, we're currently applying more pressure. Oh, they have an equipment. That's fine for now. Oof, another land. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cast this. Connive. I don't think we can get rid of either of those. That sucks. Okay. Opponent's representing a lot of damage next turn. We'll see how many combat tricks they actively have in hand, but I think we go shields down for now, and we'll keep up spectacular tactics to try to kill the Margot. We just don't have a lot of options. That was a bad double draw. Would you land for turn that turn as well? Oof. Let's see how opponent plays this out, though. We know they have a combat trick in hand. If they pump Margot too much... There it is. We should have kept it up. They're going for the kill shot right now. I guess that makes sense while we're tapped out. Sudden Strike is a card. Let's see what they... I mean, they attack in, right? They have an Unstable Experiment as well? Wow. This is rough. This is very rough. Yeah, you see this stick right here? So opponent's tapping something. They don't go for it. I presume it's an Unstable Experiment. It could be the hexproof trick as well. Oh my goodness, we are just not... Let's attack in. Let's see if we can bluff. Yeah. This is not good. This is not good in the slightest. They now have the 3/3. If they just go for an attack, I mean, we can't do anything here. We can't cheese this out. There's nothing really to do. Nice. Let's wait for them to attack. Tap something. Yeah, that's fine. No blocks. And let's try to kill it. Hope they don't have the hexproof. No hexproof. No hexproof. No hexproof. No hexproof. No hexproof. Come on. Come on. Come on. Unstable Experiment. No hexproof. Please. For the love of God. You're taking way too long to think about this. Oh, thank God. They have nothing. Nice. Our plan worked. We are severely flooding. Hopefully opponent just has 2 Unstable Experiments. No, they don't. They have something, yeah. Ooh. +4/+4? Say it ain't so. I mean... Yeah, okay. We'll just draw the win. That's fine. That was a stupid game. The deck works. What can I say? I'll take a win with our double striker again. That was fun. Acidus. Ooh, we do not have our base color. But if we draw 1 land, we can have everything online. This is just a bad hand though in general, right? We're not proactive. We have nothing to throw onto the field. It's a bit better. We put away this forest. We'll get punished if we draw our 2-drop. You know what? Let's not get punished. It's not like we have anything on turn 2 anyway. And so then turn 3 we can Zan if they don't play out anything. Although I can't imagine they would, yeah. Oh my goodness. That was bad. We do have all our colors now, which is nice. No blocks. I'll take 2. Tap out. I guess don't. I don't want a creature. Web slinging. Gross. Very gross. You know what? We take those. Let's... This isn't a spider. Okay. Let's just kill that. Pass. Negative tempo. We love to see it. That's fine. Your human advisor doesn't scare me. Blocks my Zora, which is a shame because I would have loved to web sling that out, but your human advisor doesn't scare me. Let's go ahead and treat trolley. We were playing a little bit of a slower game here, but that's okay. Do we have too many combat tricks? Not enough creatures in this deck? We had like a lowish creature count, I think, considering we're trying to do like web slinging creature-y thing. The issue is we need a lot of these combat tricks to close the game out, just the way our deck is constructed. I'm glad to see multiple though, like, or another 3-color deck. They're splashing what, Aranya or something? That's scary. Target spider you control. Gets +2/+2. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So every turn that'll become a 5/7. Notably easily blocked by our Zan. Alright, let's get ourselves another land. Actually, not easily blocked. That's kind of fun. We have a double blue card. We have double green. Oh, we kind of got everything we might want. Let's go for blue. Not for any particular reason. It's a beater. They have 5 cards still in hand, 4 cards in hand. We don't want to use our combat tricks until we're closing the game out. We might want to use Unstable Experiment this upcoming turn though, just to make sure we draw something good. Something that we can play. Because our hand is so oversaturated with combat tricks. Yeah. No blocks. I'm not gonna take that. We'll race for a little bit. Oh. That just kind of gives them a 2/2. That's a good blocker. Yeah. Okay. It's not bad. Let's flash this in. Let's do both. We are going to tap down that. We're going to untap this. And I think we might as well wait. I know they're not playing cards that counter things. They are playing things that will provide additional, whatchamacallit, combat tricks. They're in the combat trick type colors. So let's wait for them to try to use some kind of removal spell maybe. Otherwise we can end of turn Unstable Experiment. Okay. They can tap stuff. Okay. They can search for a basic land. They're not going to. There's no way. Yeah. They have so much mana production on the board. Let's see how their attacks are. Now that they're tapped out, we can actually have a pretty decent combat if we'd like. Nothing. Okay. Let's go ahead and target a player. Is a 3/3 good on this board at all? Not really. What are the odds they have the removal spell though, you know? Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Let's drop that plains. Yep, draw a card. Gross. That's not bad. Pass. Right? They're at 19. We can't get in right now. We gotta play defensively. They have a way to push damage with Oris. We can flash this in and start giving a flying up if we want. Get in some chip damage, but it kind of depends on what their plan is. I guess we take the 4. God, that blows. Yeah. It's just we don't have good blocks against it. Setting ourselves up poorly though for a racing scenario. Is this a sorcery? Yeah. Wait for them to tap out at least. Okay. Flash this in. We have another creature online. Let's go ahead and surveil. Now that the board's a little bit clogged, dump that land. That's not bad. +1/+1 hexproof, huh? Let us tap this. Give this flying. Oh, never mind. Actually, yes. Let's do it. Let's see if they block. There's no way. If they do, we'll combat trick and kill it. Oh, combat trick in response. No, they're gonna fetch. That's fine. They'll surveil. Sounds good. Do we want to destroy the Sarn now that they've surveilled? Maybe not. Maybe we hold this up. I forget they have more mana now because they can tap untapped creatures. Also do like holding up a Demi. It is protection. And the Spectacular Tactics also acts as protection here. We have a decent blocker on the board. Okay. Opponent has infinite mana. This is gross. Okay. That's cool. We are gonna kill the Sarn at this point. Just by the way. Take our protection down, but that's how it goes. Put its 1/1 counters, that's pretty decent. Okay. You can put your counter on that. Let's destroy it. This only costs 1 to sacrifice, so we'll go ahead and sack the food. Okay. Not a ton of great options, but that's kind of how it goes. Let's go ahead. Flying. They've got a great engine online. They can put so many counters on things and then just keep bouncing it. This and that. We're gonna pass. Cost 4 to surveil? Yeah. Better to get the creature down. Better to get in 4 damage, I think. We can upkeep stop for it, just in case. Oh my goodness, this game's a little stalled out. I feel like my opponent has more advantage because they have the Acronologist as well as anything that might in web. I think they probably should have put an extra counter there, but it is what it is. They have the Suburban Sanctuary, and they have the mana to use it each turn, which is important in its own right. Put X/1/1 counters. Boris the Spider Rider. Okay. It's big. Yeah. They still have mana up with supportive parents, but that's all. I would have done Darvel. That way you could continue looping this crime scene instructor. But, you know, that's just me. I think we just take the draw. That was a mistake. Okay, they have the 3/2 now. The 3/3. Do we just go in and take 2 more? Then they have 7/6 back at us on the ground. So in terms of the race, we'll be hitting them for 7. They'll be hitting us for 7. And they're going to be able to continuously put counters on stuff. We're losing the race actively. They also have the blocker. I just don't see a way out. Yeah, I don't see a way out. We have to, I think, take this race. It's a shame. That would have done a lot of damage. I think we hold the land because we can still Suburban Sanctuary. I understand it takes down a Demi of the Silk Shoots, and actually maybe that was a reason to put it down, because I do think that's more important at the moment. Like, if they swing in with the 7/6 and the 4/4, what are we doing here? I guess we trade for the 4/4. We don't really have too much of an option. Oh, God. Oh, we're so dead. That was such a good top deck for them. That was such a good top deck for them. Yeah. You should swing all out. What am I going to block? I have to double block your 5/5 and you get in an extra 7 damage. Come on, opponent. Come on. Just do the math. I know it's rich coming from me. I never do my math, but... yeah. Okay. That's it. Hexproof and indestructible. Take 13. Ow. Yeah, let's surveil. What have we got? It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Okay. We'll try it. Has to be Basil, though. Basil. Right? That's our best bet. Our best option here would be to bounce Basil, flash it in, tap down Boris. So we need to be able to block. Oh, man. We can't flash this in, though. We have no way to tap down Basil naturally. So what, we get in for another 7? And then we in-web this, and we just don't have enough to block. We'll have the 3/3 back. I guess we just kind of pray. I love a good prayer. Not doing the math, we're just going to go with our literal best option at the moment, which is to attack with both, I think. We could keep this back and just take them down to 3, or take them down by I guess we keep back our blockers. Okay, okay. We'll keep back the blockers. We in web. What is this doing? I guess it doesn't matter. We cast this. We're gaining bits of life here and here. Unnecessary to play the land or to use a Demi's ability. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're so fine. We're so fine. We're so fine. I really wanted to get in that extra 4 points, because if they're at 5, it's a lot harder for them to keep just taking these 3. But this 9-8, it's gonna be a 10-9 in a minute. We have to kill it on this swing too, otherwise the crime scene instructor is just gonna keep pumping it. I haven't even done the math for how I want to block it. This is such a mess. Because it's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. We literally have to... Fuck. Yeah, pump it. What'd they draw? Some kind of pump spell, right? Can I at least soak it up? They had nothing? They had nothing? I should have had an upkeep stop there. What have they got? Got the +2/+2 in vigilance. Next turn we win. They're surveilling. That's a good sign. Did we just sneak this game out? Lurking lizards, scary as well. The trample and the counters, but they're out of time. It's a little 3/3 that could, huh? Probably shouldn't do the upkeep part. Okay. First strike and vigilance. Uh-huh. Okay, let's surveil. Then do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 3. That's not worth it. We're gonna almost certainly do the pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They block here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get in for just enough. This becomes 5, 6, 7. But if they have, say, the flying leap, they go up to 1. And then we've got nothing on board, really. I mean, we go for that. I don't think there's a world in which we don't. Opponent did not upkeep surveil either. Look at this, they're trading away a couple of their big things too. Can they pump the team? Is there a pump the team in this set? You have to block the crime scene instructor. You can't eat with Darvel here. Unless you have a trick. Opponent, what you got? They got death. That's it. Opponent takes a beating. And we win. From that impossible position. Let's go. Zora Spider Financier was kind of a key part of that last game. Oof, it's a bad hand again, though. I do think we need a mulligan. We have all our colors, which sucks. I think we mulliganed last game, too. It's just... what are we going to cast, you know? Our curve is awful. This is better. It's not great, but it's better. God, we put away one of the good cards? It's not like we can cast either of them. Ugh. Ugh. So we put away Zora because she doesn't fit in our curve? But we can't cast either of these. Am I just a turn behind at all times? I guess Lenny's stronger. This is gonna be interesting. City Pigeon right from the start. Would have loved one of those. We'll start off with our Urban Retreat just because we can really do. Gross. Opponent is set up for a good time doing some web slinging. Let's go ahead with our Crime Scene Instructor. It's going to be a little easier to swing in with that. Although not easy, generally. Yeah. And flash in. Something scary, I'm sure. Blessios and Press. Oh my god. I think we just kill it next turn. Oh my god. Let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. I know how good that card is. I think we hold back? Is that crazy? No, we attack. I almost want to hold back just to stop the Zora from being able to get in, so they can web sling something else scary out. Okay, they have a way to tap anyway. Nice. They do this. Oh, beautiful. We can web sling out. Ooh, 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 that feels good. I mean, it's gonna feel good. They have the 3-1. Crew 2. They can't do anything. Let's do this. We're gonna web sling it out because we can recast it. Unfortunately, we can't recast it immediately. I much would have preferred. We have good removal. Tricks. We don't have protection anymore in hand, which I would have loved to have held for a Lenny. I just think that Alessios and Prass was going to go a little crazy. That's scary. Hopefully we can also make some creatures. I mean, at least next turn we will be guaranteed one creature. There's something else they can... They're just attacking in to attack in. Let's do it. I think we just attack in here with Eleni. We're going to take a bigger hit on the way back, but I'm kind of okay with this. Oh, they got the trick. Nice. Let's do it. Trade for trade cards. Fortunately, Rouse the Swarm is still here. We're killing a token, but I don't know if that was the best for us, but I'd rather get that out of their hand now than on their turn if we are trying to use defensively. Big fan of combat tricks being used offensively. It allows you to have your mana up. It allows you to be the one applying pressure so they feel backed into a corner psychologically. They're able to put some counters on stuff or bring something back. Counters it is. Yeah, they can't bring back Alessios and Prass. That's a big pigeon. We're doing just fine. I'd love to have another creature. That's pretty decent. I guess we attack in. They can crew the chariot. And that'll be 5 total. No, not even 4. All right. We can also pump this at any point, which is terrifying. Do we just pump and attack in? There's no way that's correct. I'm tempted to, but there's no way that's correct. Let's go ahead and just swing in with our 4/6. They have only bad blocks, and they know it. And we can hold up a Lenny, we can hold up Unstable, we can hold up a Demi. Some really terrifying options here for our opponent, who is currently just top decking. So maybe we should be applying the pressure. I think that'll be great to do next turn. Let's go. Yeah, swing in with your pigeon, bud. Swing in with your pigeon. Honestly, shoot. Could have blocked it. That's okay. That's okay. Let's bump up crime scene. There's no way we discard, but we could have blocked the Ademi had we done this in response. Because this gets the counter from Zora. I absolutely forgot about that. And opponent knows that they're absolutely screwed. Eleni being the correct choice to keep in that mulligan. Let's go. This is a really bomby format, I'm finding. It seems like the games that we draw our bombs early on and are able to just kind of stick them, we do really well. This is not a great hand, but it's not a bad hand either. Versus the games where like we're struggling to top deck one of our finishers. But we're now 3-0. We're doing really well. I don't mean to sound so surprised, but I am a little surprised. We are missing green here, which is unfortunate. Let's attack in. Nice. I guess we'll play just Zora and hold up Unstable. It's a real shame that we weren't able to bring out Alessios and Prass, but I think they have a removal spell here. We can only bring her up to... Okay. Okay. Oh. That's a choice. Oof. Okay. Discard a card, then create a treasure token. I think now we're gonna play a little defensively. Oh, and that's fine. Let's let them get what they need. Discard, make a treasure. It's an interesting one. Green, green. Oh, I absolutely just meant to complete and utter misplay here on my part. Let's see if I can be rewarded at all. What is this? Crime Lord. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, a creature you control connives. Alright, let's just tap this down. Let's get in with both of ours. Yeah, might as well. And then we'll be able to hold up. The Basil actually could have been a really fun idea because we would have been able to cast it right then and there. This is okay too. Are they missing lands? That's even funnier. Completely missing green. There we go. Opponent does have terrific team up. They each deal damage equal to their power. Yeah, that's gonna work no matter what. We are not finding our protection spells. We are not finding our good removal. Basil would have been a good pickup here because then at least we could try to stop something. We are at 5. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Oy, imposter syndrome's looking really bad here. Okay, okay. Might be our first loss. Just gotta kind of discard stuff. They get to connive. Oof. Not going super great. And it's not like we have a sweeper or even a lot of blockers at the moment. this a spider? It's a human detective. I don't have a single spider, so I gotta keep this up. Or I do this, we chump, and then I can make this. So if we draw a second combat trick, we're okay. Let's get them to, okay, they take the block. They discarded Reality Fulcrum. Interesting, that would have been a draw too. We take 4. They got nothing. Connive. Draw, discard. And we did not draw what we needed to. We do this. It's funny, we can still survive. I mean, yeah, okay. We make 2 of them. Nice. And let's cast a Zora. I guess Zora, oops. Because I could have gained 2 life right there. That would have been nice. They draw. What do you got, opponent? Can you remove 2 creatures or give trample? It looks as if they drew something to deal with the enchantment. Are we gonna eke this out again with the because it's non-token. Okay, okay, that's fair. They did draw removal spell. We still are hoping to draw top deck a whatchamacallit. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Let's just go for it. I'm not doing the math. Good game. Now, had we instead done the destroy and then the +4/+4, we could have blocked and gone for 1 more turn, probably. I just don't think it's worth it at this point. We're so behind. Let's give it to our opponent. They played really well. They drew all the removal spells when they needed it. I know we're playing 3 colors, so I should expect our hands to not be great. Do they have to be so bad every time? Was that like a requirement? We're also for the first time seeing our Mothwing Shrouds. It's really rude. Yeah, let's drop our blue card with our non-blue hand. I do gotta remember, we're playing a 3-color deck. The fact that we've only lost 1 game is actually incredible. We've mulliganed for 3 games now. Here we're on the play though. Ooh-wee. Opponent, you need a blocker or a removal spell? Opponent, you need a blocker or a removal spell. I'm telling you right now. Oh, thank God. Are you gonna attack? There's no way. Oh my God. Let's freaking go. We do the 3/5. Thank you, opponent. Oh, they had a rare. Bastards. I don't have blue. This is also not like particularly good. Okay, none of these cards are great yet. Let's draw. Okay, now I have blue. It's not helpful. So let's keep our, we're just gonna slow roll it. Enable Mayhem. We'll lose 3. Decline. Do I have to watch out for this? We're going down to 12. Okay, that's a much stronger card at least. I can do this. Attack and not be able to do anything else. I think we do this. And a demi? No, an unstable experiment. No. Let's get on the board. Target player draws a card. A demi would have been nice to like block the Cam and Ferric secretly, but that's fine. This will be okay. We're gonna take another big hit. Wait to see what opponent does. We have a lot of instant speed stuff. I'd love to get another counter on that, which makes me want to get Alessios and Prass out first. Oh, we are quickly running out of time though. Maybe I should have just chumped with the Gallant Citizen. Yeah, I know they have something that has menace. Okay, that's some removal, or more removal. I think I want an unstable experiment. Mothwing Shroud? Yeah. Ooh. I'm sorry, Zora, but you gotta go. Let's Mothwing Shroud for the Death Toucher? No, we're gonna do it for Chaldea. Blank their 4-drop. We can take another 4, I guess. Oh, it doesn't feel good. No, we can't. Okay. I think we jump here. Unless we draw a land. Nah, let's jump. I don't want to get that low. It's not worth it. They'll connive. We're gonna kill both their creatures anyway. And just start to try to tempo ourselves. I mean, of course, now we draw what we need, so screw me, I guess. Yeah, let's just Shroud. I'm not gonna Alessios and Prass right now because I like this counter even more somehow. Probably wrong. We're keeping our board limited against a deck that has high removal, but that's okay. What'd you draw, opponent? You have some crazy bomb? 2/2. Nice. Gets bigger. Spooky. Spooky. I had a land. Guess let's attack first. Yeah. That's okay. It's not great, but that's okay. Let's cast our 4/4. They are now out. Of course, they top deck a decent card. We go in for 4. Or for 5, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with 6 mana, I don't know if I can do it. I'll go up to 7. This will go up to... So I'll go up to 7. This will become a 4/4. And I'll go down to 4. They'll swing in with their 4/4 and their 3/3. and I'll be able to eat the 3/3, and I'll take 4. Yeah, I can't attack. Yeah, they do the land. That blows. I can't even surveil. That's not bad. Let's destroy this. Let's attack in. Good top deck, good top deck. Down to 6. Lethal next turn. What you got? Snap block. Pump it. Eat it. Let's fleam them. And just for funsies. Fleam them. Why would we, We're gonna give you a chance. We're gonna give you a chance, opponent. We're gonna fleam. Fleamer's gonna fleam. No blocks. We'll take 2. And they know it. We were having a little bit too much fun there. They did draw the blocker. We're having a good time. We are 4-1. That's it. We win. We quote unquote trophy. I don't know. It's, oh no, I forgot to look at the deck. That's a bummer. I forget that it just goes away like that. I'll pull up a picture right now of the deck if I'm good enough at editing. The deck went honestly better than I expected. 3-color kind of mash pile, just creatures, combat tricks, attacking. We need it. We have to keep mulliganing for our colors and to just make sure we had enough. It was a good idea doing base white and then just kind of splashing blue, splashing green. I think that is what allowed us to go into the 3 colors like that. It also helped that the only colors we splashed for, with the exception of Unstable Experiment, although I love that card, were all just bomby cards. Like, as you saw, every time our opponent cast one of those against us, it was a must kill. We immediately answered it. And every time we cast it, our opponent would immediately try to kill it. I'm talking about Alessios and Prass. I'm talking about Elenia, the one that makes 1/1s. I'm talking about the thing that, whatchamacallit, I can make tokens. That was so cool with the double striker. Oh my god. I'm talking about Margot on the case, the double striker that's unblockable. Overall, the deck was fine. You know, nuts and bolts cards. I'm attacking. I'm doing combat tricks. It's a limited deck that is classic. It is one that I'm trying to get better at in general, just because it forces me to be better about these micro decisions of when am I going to start the race and pushing as much damage as possible. As you saw here, we did pretty decent with it. We went 4-1, which is, you know, best I could ask for, other than I could have survived one more turn in the game that we lost, but it's just a game. You know, at the end of the day, we're here to have fun. And after all, there are more games to play, more strategy to analyze, and of course, more work to do. I'm Supreme Verdicts. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You should watch another video. Yeah, that one. Pick that one right there.